Hey, Coach Tim out on the stacks, story stack and talent stack and skill stack and stepping. I want to drop some gold nuggets on you right now. Okay? You got to fix your shit or it's going to fix you. And we all have stuff that we need to fix. We got looming issues, inefficiencies in our businesses and our health or whatever it is. We got to fill up those holes, right? That's what a football coach does. Nobody does a better job. You can go to the best run businesses on earth and you go to a top 5 college football team, nobody's as efficient as these guys. Or the NFL. I mean, they measure everything. And as they say, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. Well, go to mindset. What can you do, not just in your business, to support somebody in your team? And so a lot of times what people do is just go, oh, I'm going to just go fire this person, right? Instead of coaching them up. Maybe they're coachable. Maybe they have potential. They just have never been told. They just have been never coached, right? So you can do that in your business, you can do that in sports, you can do that in your personal life, right? Because here's the thing. We're all running inefficient. We're humans. It is what it is. We come with a bundle of issues, and the older we get, the more shit we have. So what I'm going to say to you is a lot of that stuff is what I call rinse and repeat. If you don't fix it, it comes back. And then people wonder why do we keep repeating stuff? Why do we keep falling into the same traps, right? People get divorced and then they go and get divorced again, right? A woman goes to an abusive boyfriend or husband and then gets another one, or finds one that's maybe not as abusive, but maybe psychologically abusive, not physical, right? We repeat our issues, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. So you got to deal with your shit. And a lot of us think, oh, I grew up pretty good, right? I grew up pretty good and I have good family and all that. That doesn't mean you don't got issues, right? Maybe mom didn't come that day. And as a kid, maybe we felt that we got abandoned. I'm not going to tell this, it's a long story, but I have a story where I was thinking about it not too long ago. I'm like, oh my God. It is like a 5-year-old Timmy. I'm like, oh my God, this could have been like trauma, like the psychologist for life thing of being abandoned. Instead, I thought it was really cool and didn't realize until just recently that any sane person at 5 would have thought that was horrific. I thought it was an opportunity to go have some adventure. So it's real easy. And there's other stuff that people go through, real or imagined, or somewhere in between, and we got to deal with it. We've all gone through issues in life. I've been divorced before, right, and other things that we got to figure out. And a lot of times we don't take the time because when the stuff happens, we're just trying to survive it. Well, at some point you got to deal with it, like process it, use it for your superpower. Because what happens if you know anything about shadows, we develop these shadows that keep, I believe, that perpetuate the rinse and repeat because they want to be acknowledged. And so if you don't acknowledge it, that part of you that was hurt and you never went back and forgave yourself or hugged yourself or whatever, so to speak, you're very possibly going to relive that because that part of you wants its props. So that's a shadow in the Cliff's Notes version. So what we need to do is embrace our shadow, and that actually is a lot of psychic power that we can add to our day-to-day lives that we live with, and we have more energy for things that we didn't know that we had. If you're willing to go back and think about that stuff. So, hey, this is Coach Tim out. Again, deal with your shit or it will deal with you.